Hi, Chichi. Can you hear me? I'll be starting in 1 minute, so I'll switch to live shortly.
Okay, I think we can keep 5 minutes like you mentioned. That's
I
fine.
can't hear you clearly. You're
Okay.
echoing.
Hello, can you hear me?
You are echoing, so I doubt people will be able to hear you.
Is it any better now? Hello, can you hear me?
Your voice is low. Can you try talking again so I can begin?
Is it any better now? Hello?
Okay, yes, it is. All
All
right,
right.
so I would switch to um live right about now so that we
Okay.
can begin. Are we good?
Okay.
Okay. Right. Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Please confirm that you can hear me. Good
Yeah.
evening, Uchechi. Thank you for joining and joining pretty early. So great to have you here again. Yes. So, we're just going to give room for people to join. 3 more minutes, so we'll begin by 4:05.
Okay.
Yes. So that's what we're going to do.
All right, no problem. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here, guys. Can you guys hear me?
Hi, Favor. Yes, we can. So we're
Sorry
giving
about that.
2 more minutes for people to join before we begin by 4:05.
All right.
All right, so we'll begin right about now. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining today's session. You don't agree with me that yesterday's session was a blast. And today we're going to take it a notch higher, where we'll be teaching you how to create content for your social media pages for December sales and how to run ads with this content to, have like highly converting ads basically to get more customers to buy your products from you, right? And this webinar is brought to you by the Business Hub. The Business Hub is basically a growth platform for SMEs. We provide you with everything you need to launch your business from start to scale, right? So from business registrations to post-incorporation services to loans to a community of other business owners and a community where you can have access to tips, mentorship, and an endless list basically of all the goodies that we can offer your business, right? Today's webinar is going to be a very practical one. Yesterday's webinar was highly insightful. People had like a lot of good things to say about yesterday's webinar. Today's webinar will be more practical, and I would like that you have your phones, your notepads, whatever it is, because I remember saying yesterday that we might not record today's webinar because we know that a lot of gems will be dished out, something that you should originally pay for, but we're offering it to you. We're serving you, right, for free. So just get ready to soak all that you can in today's webinar. Yeah, just a little housekeeping before we begin, right? This webinar is okay. I shot myself in the foot. This webinar is going to be recorded, right? Although, depending on how it turns out, we might not share it, depending. Let's see how engaging this class will be. If it's very engaging, we'll decide to share. If not, we'll keep our knowledge to ourselves. So there's also like a QA box. I know yesterday there was no QA box, and so people had to drop their questions in the chat box. But today there is a Q&A box. So if you have questions, you can just drop them there. And yes, if you also have questions that require you to speak, you can raise your hands and then I will mute you and then you can ask your question. If you think that you do better asking your questions verbally, right? So without further ado, we're going to go right into today's session. Our first speaker today is Uchechi Hioma. Uchechi Hioma is the CEO, founder, creative lead, the endless list of Contently Created. And what's Contently Created about? Contently Created is a social media agency that specializes in helping e-commerce and lifestyle brands create impactful online content. So Hioma is not just a content creator. She owns an agency that helps brands do these things. So you should know that whatever she's dishing out today is gold, right? She has over 8 years of experience, and she has built a reputation for crafting content strategies that drive engagement and growth. Remember, Mata said something yesterday about when she was teaching about how to make millions for your business. She mentioned that if you want to make sales this December and you look at your page and all you're doing is just posting pictures, would you want to buy from that page? And so today, Hioma will be helping you go from just posting pictures to creating all forms of content that will help you attract more customers, right? Hioma Uchechi is also passionate about entrepreneurship, and she empowers small businesses to navigate the complexities of social media and content creation. Please ignore what just happened around me now. We're going to move on. Right? Yes. So with a warm welcome, let's put our hands together for Homa. If you can, react with an emoji or drop it in the chat box telling Uchechi welcome. Right. Our next speaker is Favor Uchechukwu. We're having a lot of Uches today. Is that a sign? Anyway, Favor is a digital marketing expert. When I say Favor is your marketing expert, I mean what I have said. She is a results-driven marketing professional with an expertise across various industries, so fintech, e-commerce, and edtech, right? She has a proven track record. So we're not just tooting um a random horn. We're tooting a horn that actually has, records, right? She has like a proven track record of driving success through data-driven strategies. She has also managed multi-million dollar budgets. And has increased conversions for businesses by 40% and has also helped them boost their sales by 15%. She's also passionate about empowering businesses and individuals through her marketing expertise. So both our speakers today are individuals in their various fields that are passionate about helping businesses grow and thrive, right? So bring out your notepads, bring out your pens, your phones. If once Uchechi is teaching you how to create content, write it down. Once Favor is teaching you how to, set up your ads budget, please start practicing it on your phone. This is something that you will not get elsewhere for free. Take it from me. So we're going to begin straight up with Hioma, right? Hioma would go right into showing us how to create compelling content. And remember, we are focused on driving sales this December, right? So she's going to show you how to create seasonal content. She might even be nice enough to show you how to create January content. Who knows? But yeah, she's going to go right into it. And yes, take us away, Uchechi Hioma.
Okay. Thank you so much, Simi. Hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is Uchechi Ihoma. You can call me Uche. Um, First of all, I'm excited to meet everybody on this class. I just want you to know that I'm a content creator. So, like, if you see me moving my tripod, I'm creating content too for myself that will help me sell this December. I'm all about the action, and also walking the talk. But yeah, let me quickly share my screen and I will. Okay, so can I share my screen? I think you are sharing because I have a slide. Okay. I think you have to stop sharing so I can share. You're mute.
Sorry. You can actually share, but let me just stop sharing so it makes
Okay,
it easy.
okay. Let me try that then. Screen. Okay, I can share.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Let's go into Canva. Please, can you see my screen? Please let me know if you can see my screen so I would know. I can't come back into.
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right. So hi everyone. Good evening. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to keep our class really short, exciting, and impactful, most important. So our course, or rather what we'll be discussing on, is creating content that sells this December. First of all, quick introduction. My name is Uchechi, as Simi has already said. I want you to consider me as your guide through the wild and wonderful world of digital marketing, here to give you clarity in content creation for your business this Christmas. So a couple of objectives we'll be covering, or rather the objective of this class is by the end of the session, you will learn how to develop content pillars, plan content strategically, and build a consistent online presence that drives business growth. Now, I know that we are focusing on the December period, but I want you to know that what is being taught here is applicable through all seasons. So that's why you hear me be generic, but my example I'm going to give you, I will bring it down to the holiday season. So a quick overview, we're going to walk through content pillars, content planning, and some practical tips for you. So first of all, why does your content matter? So content matters for everything, right? First of all, to increase your brand awareness. And like I said earlier, when it comes to content creation, I really want everyone in this class to, first of all, get the stumbling block that will probably be in front of you thinking that you're not good enough for content, or you don't have content skills, or any of those things. Once you have that mindset, it first of all like limits you when you're creating content. So I need you to know that when it comes to content creation, anybody can create content, whether you are a mom or you're a dad or you feel like you're too old. Anybody can create content as long as you understand it. And that's why I said, me too, as I'm doing this class, I am creating my own content. So you need to be creating your content, because why does this content matter? To increase brand awareness. Another thing why content matters is to build customer relationship. When your customers come on your profile and they see that you have a track record of being consistent online, sharing content, they tend to believe your brand. They tend to say, oh, well, if this brand has been here all this while, creating content on social media for this last years, or at least their last active day, when their last post was maybe a week ago or 2 weeks ago, but you can see that the brand is active. It builds that customer trust and relationship. I recently saw a brand online that I wanted to order a t-shirt from. They had not posted since September, and I was like, this one's not posted since September. Are they still active? I was like, and I sent them a DM to explain. I was like, well, let me know, just do the one that my money went out voicemail. So this is why content matters. Content matters. And then the third one is to drive website traffic and sales. Everybody wants to make money. Is there anybody in this class that does not want to make money from your content? Please let us know so that we know how to just like exit you from the class. But everybody wants to be in this content business to make money, at least to drive eyeballs to your business. And of course, the most important thing for why content matters is content is cost effective. It's a very cost effective marketing tools for small business. For the fact that you're in this class means that you have a business or you want to start a business, be it small, medium, or large scale, and you know how important it is to market with content. Gone are the days, I mean, traditional media is still here, but even during the era of traditional media, what you saw on the billboard or the TV ads or the radio jingles was and is content. Do you see why content matters? Now, the most and first important thing when you're creating content is to understand your audience. Now, when it comes to audience, I've seen so many people get into content creation, and the problem here is that it's not like they don't have a good product or they don't know what they are selling. They don't know their audience. And it's just like going into Lagos Island and you're just shouting, buy my product, buy my product. Why are you shouting, buy your product? You get everybody is a potential customer. No, everybody to your eye, you think everybody is customer because you say, oh wow, there are 1,000 people here. If those 1,000 people are not your customers or your audience, they will never buy what you're selling. So you need to be very intentional about getting to know who your audience is. I know everybody on this call has what's it called? Their product and all, but you have to ask, who is the person I'm selling it to? So you need to carry out an audience research of understanding the demographics of your audience. So demographics are simple things as, what's their age, where do they stay, where do they live, and then their pain points and interest. Now, I want to speak to pain points because I'm sure everybody here must have heard of knowing your audience demographic. But pain points, the last item you purchased it because it was solving a problem for you. That is because whoever was owning that product or whoever owns that product spoke to your pain point. You saw the emotional value and satisfaction of buying that product for yourself, and you gave your money value in exchange for the product. So you need to have an understanding of this, your audience you're selling to, what is their particular pain point? I want you to write this down. And then what are they interested in? A quick tip here is to use social media insights, one, your customer survey. So already if you have a store or wherever you are, you'll be interacting with your customer and sort of like know what they are interested in. And of course, from your competitor analysis, other people that do the same thing you're doing to be able to identify your audience. Now, the question I want you to ask here is, who am I creating content for? Who are you creating content for? Once you have this understanding of who you're creating content for, so we're moving on to content pillars. I want to quickly run through it and we'll sit very well in the December, creating content for December. But let's run through the basic foundations. So for the content pillars, so when it comes to content pillars, I want you to see content pillars as let me give us an example. Buckets, right? Say you have 5 rain fell, 5 buckets of buckets outside, and rain poured water into it. That's what content pillars are. So basically, see content pillars as buckets where you take content ideas from, rather you take content from. So core theme or topics. So content pillars are core themes or topics your brand will consistently discuss about. This will help you to organize your content. So imagine you have this bucket of content pillar A, B, C. So rather than talking about buy my product every day, you have different ideas. So let's say you have white water, purple water, green water. You have different things to show your customers of your product. I hope this is explaining it to you in the most simple way, because I know that why people don't understand content is you don't understand the simple basic foundation of content. And then the purpose of content pillar is to keep your content aligned with your business goals and values. A typical example of content pillar there is one, the educational one. So for instance, you are, let's use a bakery, you own a bakery business. Anybody have a bakery? I really like to use like practical example if you can just drop for me. You own a bakery and you want to teach educational tips, how to, store your, so basically you don't want to give off your recipe, quote unquote, but just simple things on teaching your customer how to manage this better, how to manage your floor, how you do this, or just showing things in your like the educational part of your business, right? Again, you're not giving away your business blueprint, you're just giving some things that you don't mind sharing. The another pillar is inspiration. See, people like stories, people like testimonials, people like to be inspired. Every day, everybody's looking for what will help them continue their life. And inspiration is this. Share your story of your business, share your consumer journey, share testimonials, let people hear from other people aside from you. Then the third one is promotional. This is where most brands are like to sit on top. Oh, buy my product, buy my product, buy my product. Buy your product. Okay, what's your product? Your benefits for me. But now you see, like here, promotional content pillars are good because from time to time it's okay to just post a salesy content. Come and buy my bread, 500 naira per loaf. That's good. Then you also want to have consider the engagement pillar where you are engaging your audience, like, oh, who likes white bread or brown bread? I mean, I like both. I'm not picky, but as long as it's sweet. So, those kind of things that engage your audience. That's the engagement pillar. And the last one is community content, because while your business is up and running is because of human beings, you want to share your customers, you want to share the people that work behind your brand. So these are user-generated content here. Now, to help you develop your content pillars, I want you to identify your business goals. So what are your business goals? I think you should have 2 or 3. I want to increase sales. I want to increase my visibility. I want to build community. Once you've stated these 3 goals, the next thing you want to do is to understand your target audience needs and preference. So for your bakery now, you want to increase your sales in your bakery. What do your target audience need? Do they need a variation of bread? Now, they say bread is now 2,000 naira, and maybe you're living in a local neighborhood, do you want to create, rather than doing a whole loaf of bread, do you want to say you want to do smaller sizes of the bread, or you want to do wheat bread for the farm, feed farm people and all that? So whatever you decide in your business production side, you then want to translate that into your social media, then, or rather your marketing generally. You then define 3 to 5 key areas that represent your brand. Again, these pillars I mentioned earlier, sometimes some businesses don't always have to do all 5. At least have 3 to 5 of them, or 3 or 4. Just know that you are speaking about the important things. So let's say you want to inspire. So for a bakery now, the bakery of course wants to lean into promotion. If you're a bakery, you want to lean into engagement, you also want to lean into community, you even also want to lean into inspiration. Do you understand? So this is for the bakery part. Now, once you have established your content pillars, you want to go into your content planning. Why do you want to plan for your content? You need to plan for your content to ensure consistency. The content that you're going to post on Monday, if it's not ready by now, I don't know when it will be ready. Do you get? The content you're going to post in December, which is one of the days we will get to, is that if anybody's on this call here now and you've not started planning for your content for December, immediately you get off this call, go and start planning because you are late. There's no time. Do you get? Because Christmas comes, it's just 2 weeks. It's literally less than 4 weeks from now. Do you understand? Or more, 5 weeks or so. So you need to have already started planning your content. And like Simi said, I will definitely give you something into the future. So for instance, now, it's not even too late to start planning for Valentine's Day. Because when everybody drink water and drink cup for Christmas, the next one that is coming is Valentine's. So it's not too late to start planning. And that's even less than 12 weeks from now. Do you get? So why you plan your content is to save your time and reduce last minute stress. I hate doing last minute things. It keeps me disorganized, and I'm sure business owners can relate to this. To also plan your content, it helps you track your performance and adjust your strategy. What you also want to plan is your frequency. How often do I want to post on my page? Do I want to post daily, weekly? I would advise to have a weekly schedule, by maybe 3 posts per week. What is the format of your content? Is it videos? Is it photos? What platform do you want to focus on? As a small business owner, please, I'm here to give you this advice. You don't have to be on all platforms. Stick to 2 platforms or 3 that work for you, that you can easily repurpose your content. So if you're creating short form videos like Reels, you can post that on TikTok and Instagram and maybe your WhatsApp. Do you see how you're using one stone to kill how many birds now? 3. Do you get? Then a content calendar. I'm just going to briefly run through this. A content calendar here is your content schedule. So the way you have your January to December calendar, your content calendar needs that too. So a content calendar is a tool that helps you to schedule and organize your content in advance. The benefit of this is that it helps you visualize your strategy. I can sit here now and envision my bakery by February. Let's bake love breads. Okay, we are baking love, cute love breads or cute love cakes and all. How can we implement that in our social media strategy? Do you see what the content calendar is going to help you start doing? Okay, if it's November we are planning, how can we start? Okay, we're jumping too far now. Let's stay in Christmas. For the bakery now, we're baking cakes for Christmas at all. Now, this December, it's time to start showing us the process, show us the exciting things that are going on in your business, show us how you came up with the idea or the name, just start showing us the bonanza or the plan or even the bundles, right? Because December, everybody has money to buy something at least, no matter how small it is. And your content calendar keeps you accountable. When you've planned what you want to do, it's so important you stick to it. Don't say you want to post about your bakery today, you post about this bread, post about this cake tomorrow. You've planned it out for the week. Then you now open social media, you now see somebody else now did, I don't know, jumped on a trend. You now want to jump on the trend too. Don't do that. Just stick to, because you've planned on it, follow through to your plan. So there are simple tools you can use to create content calendar. For the advanced people here, you can use either Google Sheets or use a project management tool called Asana. That's what I use. And if none of these tools are familiar with you, please just pull out your notes on your phone and create content calendar. And if you feel like that one is too much for you, you can use a traditional notepad and pen to draft your content calendar, as long as it works for you. Then you want to map out content around key dates and events. So for instance, Christmas is coming. First of all, Black Friday is next weekend. So Black Friday is, let me look at my calendar, 29th of November through to, and there's also Cyber Monday, the next Monday after. Do you want to host a Black Friday sale? Something we have done in the agency, that's my agency, is we've gone ahead to plan all our contents, our clients' content for Black Friday. We are not waiting for Black Friday to come. I think we want to do 30% discount off. No, since we need to enter Q4, we had planned that and said, okay, what are your plans? They told us, because sometimes maybe you don't have a team, but when you're looking at the calendar and you say, oh, Christmas is coming or this season is coming, you want to leverage on those opportunities and plan that out. Then again, remember that while you're planning around key holidays and promotions, you're still leaning on your pillars. So your pillars are like, oh, let me show my customers feedback. Let me show how can order with me. Let me educate my customers how to preserve their bread or something. You're the one that knows the high in demand. So a good place always gets content idea from it. What is that one thing your customers always ask for? When they come into the store, they want to buy this thing, and they not ask you a question. Can I do this? Can I? Also, all those questions your customer asks you, be writing it and be creating content from there. And of course, you plan your content
Hi,
around your.
Fifi.
Yes.
Sorry to like interrupt. Your voice is not so clear. I don't know if it's just me.
Is it
Yeah,
clear? I don't know.
and you're at the point where you're dropping gems, so I don't want people to miss out on all of the things that you're saying.
Is it echoing? What's the problem?
Yes, okay, so you are more audible now, right?
Oh, okay. I think it's
Yes,
my room. I
yes.
mean, my office is really empty. It's like maybe that's why it's echoing.
Oh
So let
yeah,
me
maybe that's
come
why.
closer. So
I
sorry,
think
guys.
so. Yes,
So
yes, I
as
can
I'm
see
closer,
you.
is it better?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Let me just lean in and all. Okay. So
Okay.
should I run it through again or I can just go ahead?
I think you can just go ahead.
Okay, all right. So for tools for content creation, again, Canva is always my highly recommended. This design or this slides I'm presenting here for you guys was created in Canva. I love Canva for everything I do, right? So you can use Canva for your graphics. For scheduling your post, if you don't want to schedule your post by yourself, if you don't automatically post your Instagram live, you can schedule your post. Meta Business Suite is free for everyone as long as you have a Facebook page and an Instagram account. Then for video editing, we have the almighty CapCut. In short, for video editing, you can edit your reels, nice videos all in CapCut or in short. They're pretty the same, but I use CapCut. It's a matter of preference. And then, of course, for your content calendar, Asana, Trello, and as I said earlier, again, same thing, preference, or you can just use your notes, your Apple devices, or any device you use, or a simple, notepad. So, okay, I'm almost there. All right. So, practical tips for your small businesses right on this call. I need you to know that you need to start small. Please don't try to do above your budget. Start small where you are and grow. Second advice for practical for businesses that small businesses for your content is reuse content where possible. So if something worked last year or last month, it's okay to repurpose it. And you can also use templates for consistency. Engage always and listen to your audience. Remember when I told you to always listen to the questions your audience are asking you about, respond to comments, and most importantly, track what works. Now to our December. With everything we've learned here now, I want us to do a quick run through of practical ways for you to plan your content this December. The first thing you need to do is to start right now. Yes, if you don't have content for Christmas or you've not started planning what to do for Christmas, I'm here to tell you that you are late and you need to start now. The reason why is that time is flying. Do you get? The second thing you need to do is look at what previously worked. If you have done a Christmas campaign or you have done any sort of marketing, or maybe your business existed last year or some years now, look back in your track record, what was the highest point where your business had oh my God, this month you made so much sales, or this worked this month? Look at what worked. Was it because you partnered with an influencer, or was it because you sponsored an ad? Whatever worked there, you want to bring it into this December season, because trust me, people have money. The next thing you want to do is to leverage on the seasonal trends. It's December, there are going to be new trends that will come up. Already, we know that once it's Christmas time, this what's this man's name? Mariah Carey, her song starts to trend all over again. Do you get? Do you want to create content and you use that audio on it? Like you want to leverage on, sorry, you want to leverage on seasonal trends. So for instance, things that trend in the seasons are holiday themes. So you see most brands now, rather than their regular brand colors, just want to apply that Christmas look and feel to their content and all. During Christmas again, it's okay to try out shopping guides, right? Try shopping guides because people have money, but they don't really know what they want to spend. As I'm speaking to you, I want to buy gifts, hamper gifts for a couple of people, and I've not really like figured out what I want to do. I would really love someone that could just like show me, oh, this if you have 25K budget, if you have 70K budget, create shopping guides to let people know products under 20K, products under 50K, products under 70K. If you have a 100K budget, this is what you can get from us, like shopping guides and of course festive tips. And again, highlight how your products are solving seasonal challenges and also enhances the celebration period. Use strong call to action. This is Christmas. It's not the time to be being quiet about your product. Say, send us a DM to place your order or visit our website. Be direct. You have to tell your customers the exact thing I want you to do. At the end of this slide, I'm going to have strong call to actions. Follow me on Instagram. See this my post. Like that's exactly what I want you to do. Tell your customers what you want them to do. And then it's so important you focus on visual appeal. Visual appeal. It's festive season. People are happy. People want to see things that draw their attention from your graphics, your product showcase, lifestyle imagery. You want to create short and engaging videos that resonate with your audience. However, ensure that these videos are visually appealing. Visually appealing doesn't mean you should hire the biggest videographer in Lagos. It's that into your iPhone or whatever device you're having, is to create clean and simple content that people would understand and want to buy your products. Now, the other one is to partner with influencers. This is if you can. If you can afford it, please partner with select influencers for your business because you're reaching to more audience. You're basically tapping into the existing community. And then for the last one here of share user generated content and employee generated content, what this simply means is to share content that are generated by, again, a simple way to ask your customers to get content is, do you want to say, if people buy something and you say, oh ma, if you guys post us, if you make a content for us and post us on socials, you get 10% off your next order, or just even by being nice and having like your products being visually appealing, people automatically, everybody wants to, if you give me a nice plate of food, I want to start the food first. Do you understand? That's literally user generated content for you. So those are the things you take into consideration. And also employee generated content. I think it's the festive season. People are rewarding, even your team bonding, just rewarding yourself, showing your process, what happened. Because trust me, as much as you're concerned about your customers or even looking for the best influencers to work with, most business owners forget that the first brand ambassadors of their business out after themselves is actually their employees. So, you don't even give to your employees your products to even try and get their feedback or even use them to create content, of course, what they are okay with and all. These are the things that will help you, encourage people who will tap into, oh, wow, this is how they treat their people here. Let me buy and also, people like this emotional feel and all. And Christmas period again, everybody has money. And the last but not the least is to monitor and adjust. I cannot emphasize enough that whatever plan or ideas you come up with after this class, don't just post and let them go and all. Observe, see how people are interacting back, and adjust, monitor it. Okay, this is not working. Let me put this here. Oh wow, this ad is working. Let me add more budget on it. Oh wow, this influencer worked. What else can I do? Do you understand? Like monitor what you're doing and adjust. So I think with that, oh yeah, we have Q&A sessions. Can I take questions now or I should wait?
Yes, we can take questions now.
Okay, so please, if you have questions, I'm here.
All right, thank you so much, Uchechi. Thank you for sharing from your wealth of knowledge. Please, if you have questions, please drop them in the Q&A box. May I have questions to ask?
Ask.
So my first question would be for service-based businesses, I'm sure you majorly touched on product-based businesses, and I'm sure they are very happy that Uchechi focused on us today, giving us all the tips and tricks and hacks. But for service-based businesses, say for businesses that are makeup artists, hairstylist, how do you think, what's the best approach to content creation for this festive season for them, basically?
Okay, so for service-based business, let me go back to my slide, which use my phone to look through it. So for service-based business, I think it's the same thing again, the same pillars. I see what you mean. I used product-based, so it was easier to run through content. Okay. So say for instance, you are a makeup artist, right? This season is the season to you can easily create a bundle plan, right? I remember one of our clients, a beauty brand, what we came up with as a strategy for them was so they sell their beauty product and they also have like people customers can walk into the store and get like a makeup service and all of those things. We're like, okay, what are your products, right? How can we pair things up? So for instance, they do I think it's called brow threading and something else. Okay, this is usually 5K, this is usually 20K. Can we merge it together and say, this season take this amount for this particular thing? Or, it's makeup, right? Maybe you sell makeup products. Every girl needs their basic makeup products. You want to create like a gift bundle for like maybe okay full face makeup and say this season or this holiday season buy okay, sorry, I'm still talking about products. Let me switch back to your services here. So, say for instance, now your services come with makeup and gele, right? You want to put things in your bundles and say, okay, if you do this particular service, it comes with this. If you know what your customers usually ask for, right? For instance, for service-based business here, like my business and all, one of the incentives we offer our clients is period is okay, instead of us creating 5 contents for you only, we're going to create 6 more or add 3 more to it. Then we'll also run more ads or more email for you. So if you just want to add, think about what you can add for your customers that does not cost you a lot in terms of your operating expenses is now too much for service-based business. Also, you want to think about promoting your service this period. I think for service-based businesses, like now is the time to just talk about your services, like talk about it Christmas again, off the top of my head, makeup artist. Show us tutorial, how to do our makeup, how to slay at home. And of course, if you cannot come into the studio, because in that you may feel like you're teaching your customers, but customers are still lazy. Sometimes you just want to walk in and say, please, this thing you show, just do it on my face. And also, you want to share themed content around holiday season, how to look good for that wedding you're going for, how to make sure your makeup lasts. If you cannot, then when you finish teaching them, you now say, oh, come into the studio for makeup artists. I hope that like really answers the service-based part.
Yes, it does. It does. It does. Thank you so much. We have like a couple of questions here. I'll ask them. But I just wanted to go over some things you said that our speaker from yesterday mentioned. If you were on the call yesterday, you remember that Martha spoke about creating bundled plans, right? And Uchechi has spoken about it again. So think about products that your customers usually ask for. And one thing Martha mentioned was you pick maybe a product or a service that your customers always ask for, and then look for maybe one or two that they don't usually ask for, and you probably want to sell out on those services, right? Try to bundle them together. But like Uchechi said, something that will not cost you. So you go back to your books. She said, Martha said that customers like to think that they can rip you off using this holiday sales, but you should be the smarter one because you know your books better, right? So you know what will cost you, what would be a better option for you, or look for how to minimize the cost to them, but you know that on your own
That's
part,
for
you're
service.
not minimizing anything. It's just you're just selling to them and you just want them to come and take up that. And there's something that you mentioned again that I really like. You said that they should create guides. right? I think a lot
Yes.
of businesses also miss out on that. They just want to focus on selling. You don't know that sometimes to keep their product or their businesses top of mind, they need to answer to customer pain points first. And then eventually the customers will eventually want to come to their page to buy or purchase or whatever it is. So, questions. Somebody says, Love says, thank you, Uchechi. That was sharp and insightful. My question is, how do we get to know our audience from our personal Facebook page as we are just trying to open a business page? So essentially, this person is saying they don't have a business page, but they have a personal page. How do they know their audience?
Okay, so that's a very good question. It means that you're at the early stage of your business. You simply have to carry out a research, right? If you're on call and you want to drop your product or your particular item, say for instance, you want to start a cooking business and you're cooking from home, but you don't know who your audience are, right? All right, ask a couple of people, ask your family and friends, like, who do you think will buy this product? Who do you think will hire my services? Now, if let's say you're cooking and all, who would hire your and you just like so you can cook and you're at home, but you've not really started it as a business, who will buy your services or who will buy your products? It's the people that have 9 to 5 that go to work and come back and nobody has time to make food and all. Do you understand? Already you can start saying that okay, the night once you know that it's a 95%, you know that first of all, a 95% lives in a metropolitan city or in a metropolitan area, a busy area. So we're talking about Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt. A 95 is not going to stay in a more like remote like village and all. Do you understand? Because they are going to like work and all. You also want to know, okay, what is the age? Like, want to ask who are the people that are old enough to be 95 plus from like 21 or 25 at least up to like 40, 45, even above and all. Do you understand? You're getting an understanding. Now depends on the type of food you're selling. If you just cook and deliver and all, in what area? Again, because it's food, you need to know that person that is in Ogun State is not going to order from you for your food in Lagos. While that's not out of the reach at all, you need to know that your first initial audience or customers will be people within your artists. And also if you live on the island and you start a food business, you see that first people that might buy food from you might be on the mainland. Mainland is still okay, Aja, Ikoyi, Lekki, all those artists and all. Before you see someone that buys your food from you, but it'll take a while. So I think to find and to know your audience, you have to ask people, right? Ask people, and what even inspired you to start that business? Something, except you just want to start a business, you must have seen a problem first, and then your business is coming in as a solution, which is the foundation of every business. Like if your business is not solving a solution, you're going to run into issues. So, what was the problem that you want to solve, and who was having that problem? How were they having that problem? Where were they having that problem? What was causing the problem? You see, when you ask all these questions, you're then able to pull out and start crafting your audience persona, your audience profile.
Okay, thank you so much, Uchechi. Love, I hope that answers your question. If you need clarity, you can just like type in the QA box and she'll respond. A okay, anonymous attendee. Person says, how do you engage customers to make them like or reply your post organically without running ads to get a feedback from new prospective customers?
Can you
I'll
read
take
that
it
again?
again. How do you engage customers to make them like or reply your post organically without running ads? Let's just stop.
Okay, so do you want people to reply your comment or do you want sales? Which one do you want, first of all? That's the first question I have to ask you. If you're not getting, for instance, my business agency, right? We have a decent amount of engagement, but is it the best? No. Doesn't mean you are not making sales. We're making sales because our client roster is full, our social media courses are being sold out. And do you understand? Because we are selling to people in other ways. Me, the last thing I bought on, like, okay, I want to buy bed sheets. Anybody selling bed sheets? But I want to buy bed sheets, right? And I've been looking at a couple of pages online. I'm just looking at their content. I'm not here to comment on your post. I want to see what your product is and what fits my budget, and immediately I place my order. Do you understand? So when you see people coming to your page, you cannot be concerned about if they are commenting on your post and all. Like, you need to be sure of the post on your page, is it explaining your product to the reasonable amount that they understand clearly. Like you're selling bedsheet 6 by 6, with duvet, without duvet, without cover. This is how much it is. Like, is all those information is there that if somebody wants to purchase this bedsheet, they sit and say, I want this account number, it goes. Customers, especially want to buy, don't really have time to comment. However, if you're particular about all, but you still want your people to comment, then you need to focus. Then maybe your goals here have to be community building, right? You want to share more community-driven questions, content, community-driven questions. You want to share content that have questions in it, of like, you say again, you sell a cake now and or a bakery. You post a lemon cheesecake, you post vanilla strawberry, and then you just ask which is your favorite. You see people dropping in the comment section, oh, is the mango I like, oh, is the banana I like. Do you understand? But when you post a sales picture and expect people to comment on it, people don't comment on sales this thing, except, again, depending on how you sell it. But if it's a direct sales thing of my cake is 5,000 naira buy, you just see that somebody sends you so you need to really prioritize and ask yourself, like, what is this your desire rooted in? Do you get? If it's rooted in a goal that you want to have more of your community members communicate, then that means you really want to build community. So you need to focus on community-driven content, even community events outside of social media. Because some brands think that everything ends on social media. No, you can have community events. Host 4 or 5. It might have to be the biggest event. 6 people from a community, 10 people come for like a get together, sip and paint, or whatever you can afford, to get to know yourself. Trust me, people are looking for networking events. People are looking for where to get to know and meet people. So maybe this person, your desire is to build a community. So yeah, you need to figure out how you want to engage your people more. And if that's your goal, you have to get out of selfish content, right? Think about content that satisfies your customer. So you want people to comment. Are you telling them, sharing them with content that's solving a immediate problem for them? Do you get?
Thank you, Uchechi. I absolutely agree with you. Your first question was, do you want them to like your post or do you want to make sales? That's a question that every business owner should ask themselves, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So, and then the second thing you spoke about was if you want to get the likes and comments, then focus on creating engaging content that will spur people to comment. So ask questions, those kind of thing. But sales content do not necessarily get comments because people just want to see and then either go to your DM or your website to buy from you. Then Uchechi also spoke about creating community. So if you also want this organic likes and replies and all that, focus on moving away from selfish based content to working on building your business community so that people are more, moved to comment or like as you wish, right? Third question is please, I offer personalized training to kids on academics and tech skills. I want to run an ad for the IGCSE, which is mostly offered abroad. Please, how do you advise I do it? So, our ad specialist would be taking us through how to run ads, right? So just stick around. Once we're done with the content creation session, we'll move on to the ads. But Uchichi, if you want to like answer that question, you can go ahead.
Okay. So yes, I think favor, right? The other speaker will
Yes.
touch more on that. But what I was going to say to you, for what you want to sell, I think you should know that for what you want to train kids. When you have services or products for kids, while it's for kids, you're selling to parents. Do you get? Because it's the parents that will make the purchase or the investment for the kids. So you need to speak to the parents. Is your child going to write, I don't know, GCE for so and so, this man, or this is me, this is what I do. Do you understand? Speak to the parents. Are you tired of seeing your child fail? Are you scared of your child not, passing the exam after you spent so and so thousand of money on that child? Do you understand? Speak to the parents' fear. Do you get? When my parents used to send me to school, my dad was always worried if I would pass YA because I was very stubborn. Do you get? So imagine if a teacher came, I was like, do you want your daughter to pass her YA? He would say yes. I was like, tell me your problem. And you know, like, because he's not going to come and sell that because I don't have the power to make that decision to say I want a lesson teacher. So while it's for the kids, you're speaking to the parents, and you need to speak to the parents, pain points, the fear, and also their interest, so that they are interested. So this will help you tailor your content that whatever flavor to choose in terms of targeting the ads and all, that would, it's a killer combo to go.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Chichi, for that. Somebody asked that, is it necessary for a brand to use all the social media channels for a business advert? I think you already spoke to it at a point that you don't have to be on all social media platforms, but I think you should reiterate. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, you don't. What you can just do is have a brand presence on all platforms. So just try create your LinkedIn account, create your Facebook page, create your TikTok, create your Pinterest, create your everything and all, and then have that. So what you can do is call them primary platforms and secondary platforms. When you have that, primary platforms are platforms you're creating for, secondary platforms are platforms you repurpose to. Do you understand? You see the difference? You're working harder for the primary content, the content on the primary platforms, and then you just simply repurpose if you have time to post for the secondary. But I don't recommend brands to, you're just like chasing, what's it called? Just chasing so many things. Focus on one first. Because the brands, when you go on TikTok now, or LinkedIn, the brand you want to follow are sort of brands you've already known for a while. Do you get? So focus on building an audience somewhere, then you transfer. Because this is all of us see that the same. Uche is the same person on Snapchat, on Facebook, and everything. If I not like your brand on Instagram, I'm not going to like you on LinkedIn. Do you get?
Okay. So, John, I hope that answers your question. Thank you so much, Uchechi. We have two more questions, and I don't want us to spend so long here today, but I'll just see how we can run through them quickly. Someone says, how does the content creation thing work for catfish farming? Yes.
Funny, that's the best. That's even the best. TikTok. So catfish family, please stay on TikTok one and Instagram. Focus on short form video content. Show us your day in your life as a catfish farmer. What happened? What are you feeding your? Show us your work. Like I want to see what I'm looking forward to seeing going to a farm. You get like people want to. We're tired of the regular. Oh, come for me with this restaurant. Of course, not like those things are bad and all, but you get like people want to see more content. Show us your fish from the when they are still like small distance, how you're feeding them every day. Go on TikTok and literally type content ideas for catfish or farm in Lagos or something. I don't know. Type catfish farm in Lagos. I'm sure you see. I really love seeing all this like catfish. In fact, when you even tell people like your genuine story of how you started your business with, I'm sure you started your business with small capital, and this is what you're doing. And just share your journey as the catfish farmer, what you're learning, what you're adapting, and all. People like to see that. People want to come behind the scene. They're not interested. They're interested in the finished result, but the behind the scene also moves them. So don't be afraid to show your raw process, your what looks doesn't look nice to you and all. People want to see that.
Okay, thank you so much, Uchechi. I hope that answers your question. TikTok, Instagram are your best friends. Share your story, show us your everyday life, and just search for keywords on TikTok. TikTok is actually a great place because once you type in a keyword, you see a lot of things that other people are doing that you can actually like replicate. So I completely
Yes.
agree. Final question. I'm into logistics and I have delivered all shipments both to the port and door to door. As the operations manager, I really do this job well. Amazing. How do I attract new customers apart from referrals from happy and existing customers? I think this is the last question we'll take before we move on to the ads session.
Okay, please can you just take the question again? I lost it.
So the person is saying that he's into logistics, right? He
Yeah.
does door-to-door shipment and also shipment to the port, right? And he's saying that how should he attract new customers? Because the current ways through which he attracts customers are through referral from happy and existing customers. So he's asking for new ways to get new customers apart from through referrals.
Yeah. Okay, so you need to apply the same strategy I shared with the catfish farmer and all. show us your business. Like I feel like people are sleeping on, um what's the word? Business content. Like show us your business. Like tell us what you're up to. Show, of course, the content. Don't you need to be careful now so that you're not showing off people's address or showing people's houses and all. But you need to, take people behind the scenes of what you're doing, how you're even handling the packaging, how you package it nicely, how you wrap up those things up very well, so that people can know that, oh, if I use this logistic company, see how they bubble wrap my item, or see how they are, shipping. Of course, again, you don't share off all your business information or showing who your bike rider is, how you use this airline to send it from Abuja to Lagos and all. Do you get? But you just want to like really show how you care about people's businesses, how you deliver, and of course, if you actually have happy and satisfied customers, ask your customers, do you mind being on our videos? Like I ask my clients when I'm done shooting content for them, that if they don't mind, can they go on record to tell us how their experience was with us? And they do that. Again, these are like building relationships. You too, your content has to be good and clean that people want to be. I want to be on. Think about the best influencers you people follow now. If the influencer meets and says, "Do you want to be on my content?" You will say yes now because you like their content and you know that it's nice and also. I'll say apply the same strategy to the catfish person and show your work more, show your process, show your happy customers, and yeah, again, rinse and repeat. TikTok is your best friend. Logistic company content ideas. Be very intuitive. Go on TikTok, run on ChatGPT, like run across this platform. ChatGPT too. I live in Nigeria. I have a logistic business. I'm looking for engaging content. Like, they don't just say give me content ideas. Explain to ChatGPT as your therapist, and you see ideas ChatGPT will give you. So yeah, I think that's all the questions I have to take, right? So I can wrap up my this. So I do have a social media course for people that want to handle their social media themselves. It's up on the screen. It's called The Foundations of Social Media Management. Very easy to assimilate on. So this teaches you the basic foundation of social media management. You can easily scan this, yes, to access it. And that's all from me. You can find me on social media. My agency is Contently Curated. This is my Instagram handle. That's our website and my beautiful team members. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Ucheshi. Thank you, thank you. I wrote down a lot of things here. Thank you for sharing. If you have questions, more questions, if you'd like Uchechi to handle your social media for you, you can reach out to her at uchechi@contentlycurated.com or just send them a DM on Instagram at contentlycurated and they would be sure to respond to you. Thank you so, so much. Now we would be moving on to our next session. Favor Uchechukwu would be handling our next session and she would be showing us how to run ads on a budget. So all the beautiful content that you've created, right? Utilizing all of the tips that Uchechi shared, the question now is, oh, if I want to reach a wider audience, what do I do? How do I set it up? I hear a lot of small business owners say, oh, I need about 50K, 100K to run my ads. You're a small business. So Uchechukwu Favor is going to be showing us how to create highly converting ads that would sell, not just ads that you are paying money and people are just watching your video, they are not clicking. So we want to create ads that people will click, compelled to click and, actually purchase from you with as little as 10,000 naira. She's going to be running us through that. Favor, the floor is yours now. Please run us through it. And as Favor is teaching and telling you, please, you have your phones, start practicing. If you have your notepads, write down, please. Thank you very much. So you can share your screen now, Favor,
Okay,
if you want
good
to.
afternoon or good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Favor, we can hear you.
There is a lag. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good evening, everyone. So, first of all, I want to commend the organizers because, I mean, putting content before ads has made this session so much more easier. I always tell everyone, content is king. Yes, you want to run ads that are going to convert, you want to run ads that are going to give you the millions, small money, big reward. I know, it's not magic. But content, we cannot overemphasize. So kudos to our first speaker, Uchechi. She really killed it. Well done. Now, before I begin to share my screen and demystify the world of ads, I want to assure you that even if you don't know anything about ads prior to this moment, even if you've never seen the back end of a Facebook advertising platform, after this very short session, you are going to be able to run your ads confidently. You're going to run your ads confidently. Okay, so let me just start sharing my screen. Okay. Now, I'm intentionally sharing the back end of a Facebook platform. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see this? Just to confirm that you can see my screen. Okay, I'm getting that mode. So now, if you've never seen what the back end of an ads manager is, this is what it looks like. I will take you through setting up a basic ad. But before I do that, I'll talk to you a bit about what it's all about. First of all, why? That's the first question. Like, why do we want to run ads? What are we running ads for? Why can't we just post our content and people come and buy? Why must I run an ad? Now you have to understand that when it comes to digital marketing, when it comes to advertising, there are different ways to get the same result. What Uchechi is explaining, or what she explained earlier, the content creation part, will convert people for you also. But that's what they call the organic conversions. So I'll just take you through the paid conversions. And so in this very short session, we'll be maximizing ad performance with small budgets. We'll talk about targeting the right audience, especially during this December sales and any other season. We'll be talking about setting up and optimizing your social ads, and I'll be showing you effective examples. Now, before we dive in, before we get into it, there are things you're going to need before you start running ads. They include your business account, whether it's your WhatsApp business. You must, as a business owner, have a WhatsApp business if you want to run ads with your WhatsApp, or you want to run ads to your WhatsApp or stuff like that. So yes, you need your WhatsApp business. You need your Facebook business manager account. Very easy. Once you have a Facebook page, you are entitled to a business manager account. And once you have a business manager account, we call it BM, you are entitled to an ads manager account. You don't have to set it up. You don't have to type anything. Nah. Once you open your Facebook now, if you already have a business page, just type business.facebook.com and you will see that you already have a business manager account. You don't even need to do anything. But you need these things before you can start running ads. Now, after getting your ad account, you've opened your business account, you've opened your Facebook account, you've opened your WhatsApp business, you have your Instagram, you have your TikTok, you have all your accounts. Now I want to talk about Facebook ads. I can streamline it for us and make it very, very practical. Facebook is Meta now, and they own WhatsApp business and they own Instagram. So that means you can link all three together. What this does for you is, as a business owner, you can run ads from Facebook ad account to your WhatsApp, to your Instagram, or to your Facebook once you've linked it. And I promise you, it is the easiest thing to do. If you want to link your accounts together, that is if you have all three. Some businesses don't use WhatsApp business, some people are strictly on Instagram, Some are strictly on Facebook and Instagram, everybody has their own preferences, just like the first speaker spoke. It's not really good to be on so many platforms at the same time. So if you're on one platform, you want to be on that platform, or two or three, depending on your capacity. So once you link your Facebook page, now I didn't say Facebook account, many people mistake it. I will show you when I'm doing the practicals. But once you link your Facebook page to your Instagram, and you link your WhatsApp business also to your Facebook page, you have everything you need in one place. Everything. If you have a website, plus. If not, no worries. You are good. I promise you, you are good. So now, once you've done that, the next thing you want to do is to define your ad objectives clearly. Nobody wakes up and says, I think I don't want to eat today. Why food? I don't want to eat. Nah, you're not fasting. You're not sick. You are healthy. Nothing is wrong with you. It's just normal that every day, whether you ate yesterday night for sleeping, when you wake up, you want to eat the next day. Nobody has to remind you, have you eaten? Do you want to eat? So that is what you do when you define your objective. When I say objective, I mean your goals. What do you want to achieve with these ads? Now, let me explain better. When you open your Facebook backend and you want to create an ad, there are basic objectives that are there, standard objectives. Do you want to run awareness? Awareness is, like the word says, to show people, your ads, just to promote your page, to promote your business, to promote your service. It's not doing anything else but from just pushing your content out there, giving you the numbers you want to see. That's awareness campaign. There's traffic. Now for traffic, you want to send people to a particular website or a particular page, or you want them to click on something, you want them to do something, there's engagement. You want them to send you a DM, you want them to send you a message. There's lead generation. You're doing a webinar in the next 2 weeks, you're doing a training in the next 2 weeks. You want to get people together, you want to get their information so you can send them emails or reminders and stuff like that. So you run a lead generation campaign. Or you're doing business, you want to sell real estate, you want to sell land, you want to sell house, and then you want potential people that will be interested, your campaign objective will be lead. Or app promotion. You have an app and you want to push your app, you want people to download your app, you want people to, maybe you have a dating site app or a gaming site, or you have a period tracking app and you want to promote your app. Or you just want to run sales for your business, basically. So you need to identify that, okay, what do I want to achieve with this ad? Don't try and wind Facebook. Don't try and wind your ad accounts. You know that you want people to click on this website or on this link or on this page. You will not set your ad as awareness. You see, after all, awareness is cheaper. Let everybody shall see it. That people that see it, some people will click. You're playing a fast on yourself, and you're going to end up spending more money to achieve the same result if you just set your campaign objective correctly. So the first step is to set your objectives correctly. Now, the next thing is, when you set your objective correctly, there are two things you're going to take note of: your primary text and your image. So, or your display option. This display option is whether you're using images or you're using videos, whether you're doing carousel, you're doing story ads, whatever it is you're doing. Now, if you see this, my slide, you see that they have 3 distinct dimensions. These dimensions, you need to take note of them. When you are running an ad, you make sure that when you have one creative, you have that creative in these 3 dimensions. What this does is that the way your ads will appear on a reel, that vertical way, if you only have your creative in the or your video in that vertical way, that long railway, when it appears on a post, it's cut. People cannot see the full information. So already very lost on people. Yes, they saw the ad, but did they really see the content you were trying to get them to see? So these dimensions look like it's not a big deal. Just don't worry, just crop it. Nah. When it is delivering to your to the end users, it will appear cropped. They will see. No magic. There's no magic you want to magic. I will change it and make it appear full to them. And mind you, you understand what you're trying to achieve with the ad. You're going to assume that anybody seeing your ad does not know. The person does not know you, even if it's a customer. They don't know you. They don't know what you want to do. You get? You're going to assume that you're not cook. And no matter who you are, when you see Coke, you know that okay, this is an ad, okay, this is Coke ad. To sell to Coke, let us drink. And even Coke doesn't even sell, they don't sell their products. That's a different topic entirely. But my point is make sure you're determined to get your creative sizes right. These little things I can control, own it very well. Now, the next step is ad targeting. Now let me bring this home. You've gotten your pictures right. You've gotten your primary text with a strong call to action right. The next step is to send this ad to the people you want to see the ads. Now, I always say something. If your business is for everyone, then your business is for no one. If your business is for okay, no, my business is for everybody. My audio is low. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Is it better?
Yes, your voice was going low at a point, so
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Let me speak up. I'm sorry about that.
okay.
Okay. I'm just. Okay. Yeah. If your business is for everyone, then your business is for no one. You cannot run your business on luck. You cannot say, okay, I sell chin chin. Who does not like chin chin? Everybody likes chin chin. Let me just set it to everybody, the whole of Nigeria. Everybody likes chin chin. Hello. Some people don't like chin chin. Some people are allergic to chin chin. Some people don't have the teeth to chew chin chin. I purposely did not use jollof rice before we start entering jollof rice system. So the best thing to do is to be honest with yourself. Who are these ads for? You are selling clothes. You say, my clothes, after all, is boo-boo, it's for everybody, it's free size. No. Your clothes is for females if you're selling boo-boo. Females, first of all, target audience. Within a certain age. You guys. So all these little things, by the time you hone in on them, by the time you are focused on them, like okay, somebody said they do services and then they've delivered to via cargo, via air and everything. It's dispatched and everything. So when you are targeting, you are not going to be targeting me. You are targeting business owners. You're targeting people that have businesses that will need logistics services. So you're targeting male and female. Your infographic, you're like, okay, business owners, frequent travelers, CEOs, you can be very detailed. You understand? So it's targeting them and you're like, based on their interest, based on their behavior, based on the location, location, you are not going to be in Lagos State. Let me bring it down. You're not going to be in Agor, Lagos State, or Aja, Lagos State, and be targeting the whole of Lagos State. Except you have power. Except you have power to, number one, convince your customer to pay for delivery, because your customer can order through, you can actually get orders outside your area. But first of all, exhaust your area first. Take up space in your area, own your space first before you begin to expand. There's somebody on Instagram that I follow on this island, before she became very, very popular. If what she used to do before was to run her ads specifically to Surulere, that's where her shop is. Surulere, so that people that in Surulere will buy from her, dispatch will be 500, 1,000, 500, 1,000. Again, because she sells underwear. So she's like, underwear, how much? 1,000, 500, 200 naira pants. I'll now be running ads for somebody that is in Lagos State, somebody that is in Aja will now buy 2 pants, 3 pants, 1 bra. And then I'm going to start dispatching goods of 5,000 naira, 6,000 naira dispatch. So think it through. Do you understand? Then, okay, so after you've targeted your audience, I'm going to switch to this thing. The next step is to know what you want to achieve. Again, taking us back to our objective. Now, it's a funnel. When it comes to marketing, it's a funnel. Think of it as a funnel. Don't think of it as, okay, awareness is awareness, traffic is traffic, this one is that one. It's a funnel. So when you start running ads, I always tell brands that I work with and people I've worked with, when you start running ads, one important ad And you say, why is there even awareness? Since awareness is not doing anything, why is there awareness? Why do I want to put in my bed and not waste money? Now, the reason why awareness is important is because it's called top of mind. People just see, for example, now our first speaker, Uche, she has a agency that helps people to run their social media, helps them to run their content and stuff like that. When she runs an awareness campaign, it's not going to specifically bring customers to her. That's not the goal. The goal is for people to be aware that, okay, there's somebody on this Instagram, there's somebody on this site, there's somebody that does A, B, C, D. She is a content solution. She will help you create your content, curate your content, show up your content calendar. She'll do everything for you. You don't have to do it. Because why? Because she has run an awareness campaign, driving numbers to her page, driving numbers to her website, so that people will be aware that, okay, I do this. This is me. Just that when you think of who can create your content, when you think of, who can help with your building your content strategy and everything, think of Uchichi. So, and that's the funnel. So when people begin to think of it, they may not necessarily take action. I mean, we all have been there when we see something that we like. We may even need it, just like it, or maybe we don't even need it. Let me say an example. Maybe a pair of bag now, a pair of shoes, sorry. And you see a pair of shoe and you're like, I don't have black shoe. And this shoe is fine. I need black shoe. But do I want a black shoe? You know, what I'm trying to say that it's not immediately the first time you see that shoe that you buy it. Some people will go back and forth. Some people that will need to save money will save money. Some people that already have money will say, I don't need this, John. I have like 6 black shoes. This one is different. It's a new one, and I like shoe. I don't need. Now, that person maybe run an awareness campaign. I sell shoes, black shoes from Dida's place, Dida's store, you know. No goal, just people to see them. Now, if that person is running another campaign, let's say person is running a traffic campaign now, or an engagement campaign to get DMs, and it's saying, okay, these shoes are available. If you buy, you get free delivery, or you get 10%. We get me that was thinking, why do I want? Do I not want? Do I not want? Why? That may be the little nudge I will need to make the purchase. I just send the DM. Hi, I want to buy this shoe. So I'm just trying to show you the relationship between people seeing your ads the first time and people taking action. And also the importance of awareness campaign. Make sure as a new business, make sure as a small business owner, make sure that you have awareness campaign on. No matter how tiny the budget is, no matter how small the budget is, bring out 5 to 10% of your budget for awareness campaign. It can help you go a long way. So now what that does that? It brings in impression. So when your CPM is high, when your impressions, you have a lot of impressions, and then you now run a cost per click, you now run a CPC campaign that will send clicks or messages to you, you'll find out that your conversion rate will be higher than somebody that just run a CPC. Don't get me wrong, both will convert. But one will convert more than the other. Again, I will show you this practically. I'm trying to run through these slides quickly so I can show you practically. Now, when you are now doing seasonal targeting, let me bring down to somebody. Let me say, okay, I have a friend here. She's a baker. She makes treats. She makes cakes. She makes everything. You know, awesome person. I'll use as an example. You can also drop your, maybe I think like 1 or 2 people can drop a business, volunteer your business up. We can use it for an example also in the chat box. I'll just pick 1 or 2 businesses to quickly, you know, do this with. So let's say seasonal targeting now. For someone like Chef Nana now that does baking and the rest, what I want to do now, I already bake, I already have customers, but I want to tap into the season. Man, it's the season of gifting, it's the season of happiness and joy. What will I do? Very simple. I will create what they call a Christmas menu. You get, I will create my small little, get this fruit cake and that fruit cake with a wine for this price, gift your loved one. You know, you're telling people to gift their loved one. You're telling people, how do you appreciate your boss this season? How do you appreciate your friend? Do you have a cake lover? You know, so you're crafting. It's the same cake she's selling. She's not going to sell cement Christmas. She's still going to sell cake. But now she's not selling, oh, come and buy cake. She's selling, oh, this Christmas, gift somebody this Christmas package. Give somebody this 12 of Christmas package. Give somebody this, any name of college, you know. Be creative, you know. Spice it up, you know. Get this marble cake with this vanilla cake, with this red velvet cake, these three cakes with one bottle of wine to say thank you, you know, and they just wrap it up nicely, you know. Get in touch with your seasonal adverts. Put the bow, put the white bow, put the red bow. Be creative with your content. Understand? And just like that, we'll put a timeline on it, like, okay, limited time offer, because this is just for Christmas. Please pre-order for this. We'll start sending out on the 10th of December. Please, you have from this November 21 to order and send out, you know, to send in your order and pay, so that by December 10th, you can start surprising your loved ones, you can start delivery. People will now bulk order. She will not carry the money and go and do this. She doesn't want to use her own money. So people will send their orders. They want to tap into the discounts, tap into the season, tap into everything. And then what next? They now can make up and lash extensions, C&W, signature interior. Okay. Let me still on this same seasonal example. Yeah, makeup and lash person. So you do lash extensions, basically. You do 4 lash. There's no sister in the Lord that has not gone through this steepings era that does not want to slay this December. I put it to you that even your sister's sister wants to slay this December, even the ones that don't have the money to slay. And the best part is that, because let me use, for example, the lash extensions can last between 2 weeks to 3 weeks for people that not maintain themselves. So people can carry for like 1 month without refills. I know that minimum of 2 weeks, 3 weeks before refill. Am I right, Damilola? So basically, what this means is that you can even offer Christmas glam in advance. You can start this November first. You started since for this November there's 21. You can go and give your graphic designer, tell him, please, I beg, create a fine Christmas graphic for me. You know, you can tell them that okay, classic is normally 15K, hybrid is normally 20K, but because I want to do Christmas for you, my wonderful, able, beautiful returning customers and customers, you can even share it too. Returning customers, first-time customers. Okay, my returning customers, I love you guys so much. I want to say thank you. See, when you come for this lash extension, returning customers, you will get a free refill in 2 weeks. Not 3 weeks, so you're entitled to a free refill after 2 weeks. Do you get? And you can tell your first-time customers, oh, my first-time customers, I love you. I'm offering you a 2% discount, a 10% discount, instead of paying. How to do that kind of discount on your graphics, instead of putting the new price. You put the old price, 15K, bold. You should put an X on that. Then put the new price. Do you get? Also bold. So when people don't really understand, people see percentage, they know that, okay, they're getting percentage of, but there's something about numbers. Oh, this thing was 15,000 naira before. Come and pay 12,000 naira between Monday, the 22nd of this to Friday, just for 1 week. Don't do too much time.
Can anybody hear me?
Short time capsule. There's something about your, because I count down. I'm sorry.
My favor, are you serious? Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry, a call was coming. So as I was saying, I was using lash, like for example, like yeah. So you can start a countdown on your page, you know, just like she said. That's why content is really interwoven. With ads. You can start with 7, we're getting discounts in the next 7 days, and the accounting already there running. The data are already out there. If you make updates now and save so percent, I got my makeup artist sent me She sent me one card. I'll try and toggle it on this call. She sent me one card. I think she sent me like, it's been like a week now or so. A week telling me that I'm entitled to make up something because of Christmas. You get?
Hi, Favor. Can
Can you
you
guys
hear
hear me?
me? We can't hear you. You're breaking off.
Interrupting my network. Let me just switch to my other. Let's see, we'll stop calling. So.
All right. So while Favor is trying to switch our internet, you can just keep dropping your questions in the Q&A box so that when she returns and once she's done with her session, she'll answer them real quick. Favor, are you back? Favor, if you're speaking, please unmute yourself because we can't hear you.
Apologies for that.
Okay.
Again, apologies for that. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I wanted to just quickly go to the arts platform. How much time I have left? Just trying to fast. So since I've already explained it, the makeup artist, let me use the interior. I know I got two volunteers. Let me use the interior guide to explain. You need to see. Okay, yeah. Sorry, sorry about this network. Anyways, back to the class. The second volunteer was what's his name? C and W signature interior. So let's say you already have your awareness campaign running. You already have it running, and then you're like, okay, what can I do this Christmas? You know, what can I do? When you say interior, I want to believe you sell furniture, you sell things that people use for their interiors and stuff like that. Most people, they usually used to redecorate, change some things. They just do it for themselves. I know a lot of people that every Christmas they change their furniture, stuff like that. They just do it for their mental health because they can afford it. And those are the people you're targeting. So the kind of content you want to be creating now will be engagement. Now, you already have your content, you already have your pages, your social media pages and everything, where you're doing what you're doing, where you're selling what you're selling, where your products are, people are seeing you shop every day. Again, you have been consistent for a while now. So now you go for an awareness campaign, and then you get people to send you DMs to your Instagram page, to your WhatsApp number. If you have a website, better for you. Just so you get people to send you DMs. And what's your messaging like? Your messaging like, do you want to treat yourself this Christmas? Do you want to spoil yourself? So you can do like bundles. You can do like, okay, we have this family sitter, this. We have this chair, we have this table. Children too, they are back home. They are trying to wind their parents because they're going to go back to school very soon. They want one table, they want one chair. Everybody wants to upgrade their space. They want to put something, or just sell artifacts to your interiors, or do you handle the interior design? I don't really know. When you say interiors, it's just very broad. I don't know. So you need to niche it down. If you're doing a business that has several things under it, if you're doing a service based business that has several services, for example, now you're offering maybe have a cleaning service that cleans, that arranges, that maybe cleans windows, cleans houses, cleans offices. You will not model them all together. You will do individual ads, you will run the ads, you will segment, you break it down. You get, again, I'm telling you, you know what you are doing. You know that, okay, I do this, 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 this. You're going to assume the person seeing your ad does not know what you are doing. That helps you to be honest with yourself when coming up with content, when coming up with kind of messaging, kind of words you want to use for your advertising. Just that helps you become honest to yourself. So, like I said, you want to create an engagement ad for this December. Simple, so people can send you messages. You can just tell them, book a free consultation. Let me see your space and just give you free consultation. Tell them, don't worry. Do you have a space, or is your space? Are you tired of your space? Are you no longer creative in your space? Are you bored of your space? Do you want to change your space? You don't want to break the bank? You want to do it affordably? Okay, we at W&C Interiors, we're offering you free consultation. We'll take a look at your space. You don't have to even go to their place to take a look. You can do it via video calls. Yes, take a look at your space, and we'll suggest, and we'll come up with we'll change your space for you. We'll give you the new furniture, the things you need. Let's be honest with ourselves. We're all human beings. There's a way you sell your market. Even you want to buy it. Not, oh, I sell furniture, I sell chair, no, you need to put a message behind this product. You need to put a message behind it so that people can relate very well to it. So now, before I take any questions, I wanted to show you people. I don't know if you can see my screen. I'm sharing all my screen. I wanted to show you how easy it is to link a page. I just created this page now for this purpose. Let me see. What's the name of the page again? Just created it now. This call. I forgot what I used to create the page. Oh my God. Yeah, just created this. No. So let's say you have a Facebook account. You will come and create a page under your account. Don't do too much. See, the reason why most people are very stressed about ads is because they're trying to complicate it. You already have an account in your name. Your name is Lagbaja ABC. No wahala. Under Lagbaja ABC, create a page with your business name. Your business name can be Lash Diva AAA. Create that business page. That's all. Create it. Put a picture of your service or your product. Fill the picture in. Fill your bio very well. You get. And then link it. If you already have WhatsApp business, good for you. Link it. If you have Instagram, link it to the page. What this does for you is that when you come to the ads, again, you come to the ads, you want to run ads. When you click on the accounts that the ad is going to run from, you will see that your page will come up. That means you're eligible to run ads. I'm trying to show you. So see, I just created this page. No. So I didn't have to create the page 10 years ago. So now I can run ad for this page and send people to this page or to a website or to anything. You get. And so let me now talk to you about I know I said a lot of oral things, so now let's practicalize it. You have put your objective. You want to send them to your Instagram, to your Facebook. You pick messaging as your conversion goal. You come to your budgets. Don't stress yourself. You don't have to do too much when it comes to budgets. Because again, you need to test. You need to see what works for your business. You can't just wake up and say, oh, I want to run 5 million naira ads. I want to run 50,000 naira ads. The money will be born. So the budget always start very small. Start very small. Let me put an awareness campaign. Everybody will create an awareness campaign. So I want to create an awareness campaign. That's the first thing you want to do to yourself today. When you sit down, open your phone or your laptop, anyone you want to use, you've created your business page. If you not have before, create it. Then the next step, go to business.facebook.com and create your ads. The first ad you want to create is awareness. To do this, click on your awareness campaign. Get the budget. Let them put any amount to put. Daily spend, maybe you can put maybe like 2,000 because dollar now is now 1.7 or so. So you can put $1 per day spend. You can put 1 something dollar. Get 2,000. That means at the end of today, your ad will spend the maximum, highest 3.5. That's why you want to start with a low budget. You don't want to just start running the ad with 5,000. If you know that you want to spend 5,000 per day, put your ad at 3.5 or 3,000. So you will see that maximum spend, but 3,000 is not too much for 5,000. See, maximum spend will be 5,250. So that means the ad will definitely overspend. That's what people don't get. You say, I'm an ad, I wanted to spend 1,000 naira. The ad spends 1.5. That's it. When an ad is learning to overspend first before it now starts throttling down. Let's not get into that. I don't want to set your budget. Don't leave it to be random. Put a figure, put an amount. Don't leave it to Facebook to set for you. Set everything. Your awareness, your budget, the next slide. Just click on next. Now I'm setting the Facebook page. I want to run this ad from. Look at mixer. Yeah, mixer this. Yes. You now come, okay, what the I'm targeting? I'm targeting Nigerians. And is there a particular state in Nigeria? I personally like to exclude northern states. If I have a client that has a broad service that can cater to people across several states, I always exclude Jigawa, Taraba, all those states. Not because I have an issue with them, but because from my experience, I realized that number one, either they don't know how to speak English or they're just playing with you on Facebook. When they click on your ad, they'll come and be asking you funny questions, So, or you can just include, if excluding states will stress you, you can include states. So I'm in Lagos, I want to include Lagos State. So I can even choose where in Lagos. I can say, okay, I want Aja. I can say, I want Chevron. Let's just say I'm selling a very expensive product, and I know that people like it will not buy this thing. I want Lekki. You can be very detailed with your location. So I understand that I have said it and it's looking a little bit cumbersome. But trust me, when you sit down with this platform, when you sit down with it, you will understand it. Every step of the way, if you have questions, you can ask your questions. There are on your WhatsApp now, there's a Meta AI. That circle button on your WhatsApp. You just go there, click. How do I do this? Ask it very simply. Give me steps to create this ad. Steps to create an awareness ad. It will give you the breakdown. If you start and you are stuck, I cannot find this button. How can I do this? It will show you exactly what to do and how to do it. Just that. So, but with this very brief example I've shown you, you should be able to open your own ad account today and set up your ad. When you set it up, you might have to add funds. You will have to add funds. So I always advise people when it comes to billing and payments, please don't put your card when you don't know how to run Facebook ads. You are still learning. Don't put your card on Facebook ads. When it comes to payments, click the pay you method. Don't pay. I have my 2FA. Don't pay. Don't put your card and say, okay, let's Facebook debit me. It's a debit you don't even understand. It happens to everybody. So just please don't say, okay, I've learned it, now let me put it. This is just the first step. It's just like wetting the waters. Yes. So they will always ask you. They always ask you how you want to pay, payment method. So you will see the pay you. I have access on this one. There's many accounts here. But yeah, you see the pay you method. I can show you this one down. I don't know. But if you have questions, please start typing them now so I can run through as much as possible. Okay, so if you have questions, please start dropping them now because I'm already rounding up. Yeah. This is how I like to fund. I like to fund using the pay you method. I like to fund through the pay you method because I don't want story that touches. You may not have set your campaign end dates and stuff like that, and then the campaign will be perpetually on and overspent. So see, you add funds, you click on the pay you, this method. Don't add your card though, please. Click on this method and pay and follow the steps to pay. And when you do that, you set your ad is live, you're in business. You just wait. Look at this ad I have running now. This ad, I have spent a total of 60,000 and gotten 2,200 link clicks. If out of these 2,200 people that clicked, only 250 patronize me. How much my cost per click? See, 26.64 naira. So Facebook is a volumes game. Get the numbers and then get the conversion rate. Remember, content is key. It's not impossible to do. It just takes a bit of patience, step by step. Come in, click on create your account, select the objective you want, put in your target audience, put your content, work on your primary text, give them a strong CTA, set your budget, and you publish your ad, and you wait, and you monitor it, and you watch it. Watch how it is going. Every day you come and look at your ad. This ad working? Has it stopped? What's going on? You understand? And just like that, you're in business. So I hope I'm able to help somebody today. I hope somebody has learned something today. And I'm here to take your questions if you have any. Okay. No, keep sharing. You said you have tried doing Instagram ads, but isn't accepting your card. Now, I have a very little problem. I don't want to be like I have plenty issue. We have a small issue with Instagram ads. Why? Many people don't know how to use Instagram ad. So that's why I always advise beginners, link your Instagram page to your Facebook page. Run the ad from your Facebook to your Instagram. Let me show you. Still using this example I set up. Let me go to edit. So now, on the ad platform, there is a place where you can set where the ad will be sent to. I'm trying to not use digital marketing terminology so that I don't stress anybody. But we call them placements, basically. So let me show you. So let me show you placements. Let's edit placements. So I can run an ad and say, you know what? I don't want this ad. I'll manually set my placements. I don't want it to deliver to Facebook. I want it to go only to Instagram. What this means is that only Instagram people will see my ad. So if you're running an ad from Instagram and it's not allowing you fund, first of all, Nigerian Naira card has a lot of issues with Meta in general, except as in cheaper card and some other MasterCards that I know of. Zenith, I use the Zenith for my clients. I use a cheaper. Yeah, Zenith, debit Naira card, and cheaper card. You get, those are the cards I know that work for Meta currently. It always changes. They always have one policy that banks will pull out of and everything. So, but I advise you to save your money. it is even cheaper to run from Facebook to Instagram than to run on Instagram direct. Instagram ads are just overpriced. Honestly, take it from me as an expert. So I hope this solves the problem. I don't know what card you're using, but try changing your card or try using. What do you mean no audio? You can't hear me. Hello?
We can hear you actually. Ayo, what's the problem? Can you hear us?
Hello?
Okay, let's just proceed. I can hear you clearly, Favor.
Okay, okay.
So should we take questions now, or you have like more to show? Wait, explain how not to add our card, how to move on. Okay. We have like a couple of questions here. People have plenty of questions for you.
Okay, let me see.
So
Why
do
am
you
I
want
not
us to
seeing?
take questions or
I got take questions, no problem. Let me see.
okay.
Q&A.
So first question is, do you pay for awareness campaign? If yes, what's the cost? I think you already answered that, or do you want to go over it again quickly?
You pay for any ad you run.
Exactly.
Uncle Mark is not your uncle. Anything that has to do with advertising, you will pay. If you don't want to pay, you do content creation. That one, you do it at your own and then post. But once paying means that you've created your content, you now want more people to see it. So you are pushing your content more. So it's the money you can push your content. And then how much do you pay? It depends on your budget. You need to sit down with yourself and be honest. My business can only afford 50,000 naira ad per month. Out of this 50,000 naira, I will use 5% to run awareness campaign per month. But how much is 5% of 50,000? You use it to set your budget, basically. You can set your budget to get. So yeah, that answers that.
Okay. The next question is, so the person that asks a question regarding a personalized training for kids, right? So she's
Yeah.
asking again, she runs a business that teaches
Yeah.
children, basically an
Mm-hmm.
edtech company. I'll call it an edtech company, yes. So she's asking that, she says that I have a Google form that will lead them to a group which
Mm-hmm.
she usually uses to advertise. So she's asking, is
Mm-hmm.
that for traffic or for engagement? Then our second
Mm-hmm.
question is, how can she target Nigerians abroad for when she runs ads? So first question is, she already has a Google form that she uses for ads. She wants to know if that ad is a traffic ad or an engagement ad. And the second question is, how can she target Nigerians abroad?
Okay. Um, the funny thing about these questions is that I have worked with an edutech brand. Let me just, I can say the name, Hills and Tech. I handle Hills and Tech ad. And Hills and Tech is a company that helps people get certified. Get your product management, get your product design, business analysis kind of thing. So your first step, I think the first issue you're having is that you have not yet segmented. Yes, you are running a online school, basically. It's an edutech company. You are teaching children, all right? Fine. Who are you teaching? Are you teaching children of all ages? That's not possible. What age do you teach? 0 to 2 to 4 to. Now, when you break it down like this, the next thing is you now segment them. Let me give you a practical example, because this is a very general explanation. You teach secondary school people how to be prepared for a particular A level, maybe A levels. So now you're targeting um, children that are about to take their A levels. Again, you are people targeting their parents also because their parents are the ones that can make the primary decision of paying for this service. You're going to be targeting women and men that are married. Your target, you're targeting them, okay, targeting married people, people with family, people with children, 18 years anniversary. Let's come. You take this, put them together. You get parents of A levels children. You can name that campaign that you get. And then if you already have a campaign or a app that sends people to a group, that's a traffic because they just click on it and it takes them to you. And you pay cost per click. See, that's a traffic campaign. It's not an engagement campaign. You can take it a step further. You can even offer these people free consultation. We did this at Access and Tech. We said, okay, maybe you don't know what course to take with us. You don't know what course will fit you or what course you will like. Come and get a free consultation. And that thing we did was set up a quiz on InterSwitch. Take a free quiz that will tell you what course fits you. You know, take a quiz that, you've seen quiz that take a quiz that will tell you your temperament. Take a quiz that will tell you your this one. Take a quiz that will tell you your that one. So take a quiz that will tell you whether you're a science student or an art student. Take a quiz that will tell you whether you're going for this course or that course. Don't just think of selling all the time. Think of getting them to you first. Let them know you that, okay, let them talk to you. Say, oh, this girl, I really spoke to her. She really knows what she's doing. Okay, I think my child is safe with her. Because most times it's not as if you don't know what you're doing, but you need to be able to prove to people that you know what you are doing so they can trust you with their money, especially with services. Everybody's cleaning houses and everybody's plating hair, let me not go and get what I ordered was what I got. You get? So think of your service and then segment it. When you said for kids and tech, we have stay-at-home moms. But targeting stay-at-home moms, help women transition, women that don't have any tech skills. We can help you transition to tech. You're a stay-at-home mom, you don't have work, you don't know how to do anything. Don't worry. Come and learn this course with us. You will get a tech skill that you can work. We targeted new moms, targeted moms that they will not move it a bit further. We targeted lawyers wanted to switch to a different profession. Targeted medical people wanted to switch to a tech course, So each course we're using to target different people. So you cannot just say, okay, I'm here and tech. I sell edutech solutions. My courses can educate you and help you with a tech skill. No, that's what it does, right? But you need to speak to different people differently. So when we targeted them like that, we created content that will speak to this person like that. We created content for that person like that. So when we did that, we now run ads with it. The difference was mad, like massive. You get? Instead of just running to everybody, not everybody knows your target audience. You need to niche your target audience down, segment it down, and then run with it. I hope that answers your question. Okay.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Favor. So she's okay, you've answered all her questions. I wanted to see if there was one more question that she asked that you've not answered yet, right? Somebody else is asking, how do you define interest while setting up ads? What's the difference between business meta and ad manager? That's question 2. And question 3 is, how do you activate a prepaid account and also avoid dollar accounts in running ad? This person already runs ads, but the person to be stating all of these things, it means you started running ads at a point, right? So question 1 again is, how do you define interest while setting up ads? Question 2 is, what's the difference between business meta and ad manager? Question 3 is, how do you activate a prepaid account and also avoid dollar accounts in running ads?
Okay. Thank you for your very
Then somebody
beautiful
asked a question before I proceed. Somebody, so that we don't have to go back again. She's saying that, how do we use the pay you? I don't think I get that correctly, but
I get the question.
okay. Because the second question is also, can we run ads from Facebook and link the ads to IG and WhatsApp? Yes, you already answered that we can do that. So if you joined earlier, she already showed us how to run ads from Facebook and link them to IG and WhatsApp. And if you only want your ads to appear on IG, she already showed what button to toggle, right? So she'll answer your other question. And yes, we'll continue.
Okay. For really, really, really interesting question, by the way. I'm impressed. Also, just for side notes, when you are setting up your account, your ad account, when you're creating an account, please, I beg you, stick to what you know. How can you be in Nigeria, paying your services in Nigeria, getting paid in Naira, and you're running ads in dollar? Hey, dollar that is moving like a, I don't even know what to even call it at this moment. You don't want to do that for yourself. So if you already have a dollar ad account, do yourself a favor and create a Naira ad account. I'm speaking to you, I want to assume you understand the basics of how ads work. So you know that, okay, if you already have a dollar ad account, please just go to that account, that business manager, create a new ad account. Now, to answer your second question, or your first question, how do you define interest when setting up ads? Now, let me show you. As you can see my screen now. On the ad set level, when you're on the ad set level, after you put in your location and everything, you want to define, let me see. No, my glasses. You want to define your ads a bit with show. From their, you can use the existing customer address, from their language and everything. You can set this all up. You can determine which kind of people you want to see your ads, because it's an awareness campaign. I'm not seeing that option here. You can determine the kind of people that you want to see. Let me switch it to a traffic campaign. Yeah. You can determine, okay, the same way I just showed you putting location and everything. I showed you, oh, you want to pick Lagos State, you want to pick somebody in Aja. That's the same way you can select who and who you want to see your ad. So we don't have an ad audience selection already saved. I just created this to explain very well. So let's use it. So now let's go to the data targeting. So you can see your interest. You can add the interest here. You can say you want frequent travelers. You want to do Obodo Yibo, put that go come. Frequent travelers. You can say you want to put that luxury. Luxury or not, luxury goods, people that are really interested. So people on Facebook or anywhere, they are showing their interest based on where they stay. So I'm online now and I'm watching makeup videos. My AI already knows that, okay, if anyone likes makeup videos, what this means is that let's show her more so she can be happy. You get, so that's the same with ads. So now when you set your interests, your demographic and your behaviors on your ad, it will show your ad to the people that are already interested, that already have interest in what you're doing. I don't know, let's say you're a makeup artist. I'm going to be a makeup artist. This gave me an example. So you can put makeup artist, whether person that put a job title, employer, school and the rest, people that are interested in makeup artists, stuff like that. You can select any interest you want. That's how you set up your, basically that's how you select your interest. So again, you have to know your business and know what you are doing and know who's interested in what you are doing before you now go about setting all this up. Then to answer your final question, I know there were 3 questions. We're asking the difference between business meta and ads manager. Now, let me just come here. This is what an ads manager account is. It's not more than this. This is what an ads manager account is. Let me go to settings so I can show you. Yeah. So this is an ads manager account. Now, an ads manager account is under a business portfolio. So now you see that now that I'm here, you are seeing business.facebook.com. Take note of this, business.facebook. Here, I can't set up ads. It's the business account. For me to set up ads, I'm going to have to go to the ads manager. Under the ads manager, I will now create a campaign. Under the campaign, I will now have my ad sets. And then I will now have my ads. So it's a line. Now you are seeing that the website has changed to adsmanager.facebook.com. That's the simple difference between business and ads manager. I hope that answered your question. I really hope I'm answering your questions. This will explain how not to add our card. How do we fund? Okay. Like I said, when you set up your ad account and it's asking you to add funds, you will see the pay you option. It will pop up. Whether it's Instagram or Facebook, it's pop up. Click on that option. Add your card there. If you're using the card, add your card there, funds there. It will save your card details on your ad account. So your card is safe. You can add your card there and pay once, just like paying, just like POS. You pay once. You go to fund your card with 50,000 naira. You paid 50,000 naira. Instead of putting your card on your other card that's removing 2,000 every day, 1,000 every day, 2,000 every day. Just fund it once, let it be coming out from the ad account. Also, can we run Facebook and link the ads to IG? Yes, you can. Can you run the ad for customers? I don't understand that question. Can I run the ad for customers? What does that mean? Sorry.
Hi, please, can you clarify that question so that people will be able to answer? I think we have comments in the chat box, so I'll just check. Somebody's asking, what's the best campaign to employ for paid ads? Would you recommend a visual, audio, or audio visual? Yes. She says na collabo. Do everything.
Now, I don't want to stress you, but I want to be honest with you. You need to collaborate. Sometimes I will see a creative, a picture, and I'll say, this picture will not work for this ad. But the client wants it, I will do it. I will not see video, say, yes, this video, 10 to 15 seconds, very short, nice, I like it. It will shock you that the picture that you don't like, the world will not like it. Just like content, you think a content will go viral. It will not go viral. Then the one that you're not even expecting, before you know it's 1 million views, 2 million, how? So when you're just starting, especially as a small business, test it all. Test the one that speaks to your audience. So do creatives, do videos, run ads. You will see how much each one costs and how much they spend and everything. Let me just show you. Since I'm still sharing, I'm trying not to.
Then while you're
I'm showing all my clients as they're outsides like this. All of them. See me?
Sorry about that. But while you're answering that, somebody is asking that there was a time when you mentioned that it's best to run your ads from Facebook to Instagram than running the ads from Instagram because Instagram ads are overpriced. Like running it directly from there overpriced. So she said that you gave a reason, but that the network buffered at that point. So she wants you to go for it again.
Okay. The reason, one major reason, there are several reasons why it's overpriced. You cannot you cannot segment, you can't package your ads very well on Instagram. So it's just like whale. So you spend more for little results. I don't know if you get that. Number one. Number two, Instagram has a smaller number. I think total Instagram users, 18 million if they even reach. Facebook, on the other hand, has higher numbers. They like it or not. And so when you run it from Facebook, it's taking a pull from that Facebook to Instagram. Let me give you numbers now. if I'm running an ad from Instagram to Instagram, it will be like Instagram has only 8 million users because Instagram only shows your content to like 20% of your followers. When you run ads, it goes up to 40 to 60%. So do the math. If you had 18 million, 60%, you are seeing like 8 million, 9 million, 10 million are seeing your ads. But if you are on Facebook and they have 20 million and they are showing your ads to 80%, that's about 18 million seeing your ads. You get. So if you have the money to spend it on Facebook. You by yourself, test. Don't let me talk too much. Test. You understand? You have been running Instagram ads. You have been liking this, waiting, you like it, you like the result. Carry that same energy to Facebook ads and send it to your Instagram and see. Target just Instagram and see how much it will cost you. You understand? So now let me come to ads for the creatives and visual thing we're asking about. So let me see. This campaign now, what is showing like this? Hide. Thank you. I don't want. So you see, some of them are pictures. I always add video to video. So you see, okay, this time, no, not this month. Let me go to, I don't want to go to maximum so you don't see the full budget because it's going to be disastrous. So let me go to that. Yeah. So you see, when you see results, you see cost per click. I mean, so you see that, okay, this picture now is 23.80 naira per click. You see it. Let me look for a video. This video is going on at the same time. Basically, what I'm trying to say that when you run your ads, you see the cost per result. You get how much it costs to get that result. So you will now compare, okay, even as the ads are on, you see, this ad has 10,000 click. This one has 500 click. I make I off this one first. Make I use this 10,000 click C road. So when I off this one, make all my efforts they go to this 10,000 click. So a ad that is doing well, you help it to do more. You get do better. So run both creative and pictures and videos. Yeah. We stop sharing code my clients confidentially. Sorry.
Okay, Favor, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Somebody just asked, Favor, I think we need to try to wrap up now. We've gone far behind our schedule. If we want to take everybody's question, and if Favor wants to go deep into all of the things that she has been saying, we'll not leave here today, right? So we'll just try to wrap up. And if you have further questions, she's taking you through the basics, showing you how to run ads from Facebook, redirect to your IG page. If you need further clarity, you can always send a DM. People, you can type your email in the chat box, and they can always reach out to you if they need clarity on that, right? Somebody asked the final question: can Favor help him run a Facebook ad?
Oh my Jesus. Won't that be sweet? Won't that just be nice? Look, I just run them like that. It's not hard though, actually.
Drop your
I really
email
want to
so
run. I
they
don't want
can
to put the money
always
ads for
they
you.
can always contact you. You can drop your email so they always contact
Yeah, but I think what better for you is that instead of me to run the ad for you, you run the ads and reach out to me with your questions and I will help. So I think see me, there's a group, right? A WhatsApp group.
Yes, there's a community.
So I want you to
Yes.
please ask your questions there, just so that I will not answer one question 20 times. You get? So you are on your ad process. Maybe today is Thursday. Maybe Saturdays. You can just have like a 1 hour session on the group where you ask your ad questions and I'll answer. You get? But I'm not going to run your ad for you.
Because
but
it
we
costs
help
you
you run
money.
your ad for you so that you can do it on your own.
All right. Yeah, I think
the
that's
numbers.
it. What?
They're dropping the numbers on the group.
They should.
The
I would share the link to the community right now, so you can always join the community. And then Favor, you said Saturday. Are you promising us this Saturday or another Saturday? So that
I thought that's just 1 hour time frame. I can do it, no matter where I am. I mean, this ad, I know how to run it from my sleep, so it's not a problem. I can answer the questions on the group.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me just, someone is seriously asking for your email address. Let me send it to
I've got it
everyone.
too.
No, you sent it to host and panelists. So I'll
Okay,
just
sorry.
send it, I'll resend it to everyone again,
Okay.
and then I'll drop the link to the community as well so that
Okay.
people can join. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, send me your emails, ask your questions on the community. If you learned something, please let me know. Let me know. If you have feedback for me, send me emails. I want to read your emails. I want to hear from you because this class was not really interactive. I was just like talking and talking, and it's only via chat that I could hear your voices. So please text me, let me know, or email me, let me know, and I'll be glad to hear from you. Really glad to hear from you.
Yeah. So since we would have like a session on Saturday, God willing, if you have questions, just come ready. Yes, she's on social media. Favor, they're asking if you're on social media. You can drop your Instagram account. Please make sure you're sending it to
Okay,
everyone so they can always send you a DM. Yes.
that's my Instagram. My LinkedIn is my name, Fiwo Chuchukwu. So yeah, that's my social media in a nutshell.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right. So I want to send the link to the community. So you can always just join and then pick a time for us to have that conversation.
okay. Thank you guys so much. I really enjoyed this session. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Favor, for your time. Thank you so much for answering our many questions because they were plenty. Mr. Okay
I mean, it means
says,
they understood what I was saying now.
well, I agree. I would say that they did understand, but I'm very certain that when they want to start running their ads, they will have questions, right? So they will always there's always an opportunity for them to reach out to you or ask their questions on the group. Someone is also asking that can we have the students, okay, that's slides of both sessions. I initially said that we were not going to um record this call and share the recordings because this is a class that people would pay money for, right? But we decided to change our mind from the goodwill of our heart. We decided to share the recording. So the recordings from yesterday and today, both sessions will be shared via email. So if you're a member of the WhatsApp community, you would get the link to watch, or I'll just inform everybody